Firstly, it is the ecosystem we get there. We had a very good mentors in within our group. RCA is a place that gives us abode, a very healthy abode for all the sections because as its administration form says, minorities from different minorities we have. Usually they don't get a good conducive environment at their home places or their hometowns.
As the UPSC CSE 2022 results are out, RCA, or Residential Coaching Academy, is in the news for once again giving 23 selected candidates into these prestigious exams. Today, to talk about the RCA, how the preparation is there, what is the environment like, and how it prepares you to become a civil servant, we have with us Mr. S.K. Habibullah, who got an All India rank of 189. He took training at RCA, and thank you very much for talking to Indian Masterminds.
Thank you.
So to begin things off, can you tell us which attempt was it for you? इससे पहले भी आपने एग्जाम दिया है, इसके बारे में अगर आप बता सकते.
Yeah, it was my technically third attempt. One attempt I have given in a nascent stage, and other two attempts I have given from RCA. In first two attempts, I was not able to clear the preliminary stage, and in the third attempt, I was able to get the rank.
Okay. And can you tell us about your optional subject?
My optional subject is anthropology.
Anthropology. Okay. So now coming to the RCA, can you tell us about your training at RCA, and also like what specifically did it help you with, because of which you cleared your exam this time as compared to the last two times?
Yeah, in regards to the Jamia Millia Islamia Residential Coaching Academy, I have come here in 2021 January around for the admission of 2021 batch through entrance exam. At that phase, actually the thing which that made me to come to RCA was, firstly, it is the ecosystem we get there, because the library is 24/7. The hostel is within the library, near to the library, and everything is there only. So we don't need to go to any other place. This is the first thing. We get everything at one place. Second thing is the peer group and the friends we get there. There are already many people are already in service, or many people who are also aspiring like us. We just get a like-minded people based on our optional, based on our places of interest, and also areas of interest and other things. We can gel up with them and make a very good efficient groups and study together. And thirdly, it मतलब वो ऐसा हेल्प करता है जहाँ पे अपने deficiencies को पता करने के लिए we have a person to talk with, because this preparation is a very long journey where we most oftenly we find ourselves alone. और ऐसा लगता है कि हर तीसरे दिन we just feel कि हम थोड़ा बहुत कहीं आ गए, lost वाला feeling. Always we have a doubt of कि हमसे हो सकता है कि नहीं है, ये वाले चीज होते हैं. तो we always get a community help वहाँ से, कि सब ये जो यूपीएससी कम्युनिटी है जो एग्जाम के लिए प्रिपेयर कर रहे हैं, तो we are all aspirants and we get to see students from our RCA getting ranks and all. That always gives a boost. So I can say these three things are the major things that RCA stands for. So that has helped me in getting the rank.
Okay, that's actually great. So also I wanted to know, because interview is something which often a lot of people get quite nervous about. So what was your outlook towards interview, and how did you prepare, and how did the RCA help with that? But how did you prepare for the interview?
Yeah, in specifically to personality test, it is a phase where we try to present ourselves, and we have to present ourselves in person, because in prelims and mains we go there, we write an exam, because it is a passive presentation. But in interview we present ourselves, we talk on the things, we have to answer the questions which they have asked, and it should be in line with the examination demand. So for this, it is natural that people are nervous and also scared of interview. In this regard, RCA has played a greater role for me. We were a group of 7 people. We in RCA, we made a group among ourselves. We all from morning to afternoon we used to sit together. We used to understand every topic. We used to discuss in ourselves. We had a very good mentors in within our group who are already selected, and we have all these 7 people. We had a very good collegiality and understanding. And at the evening times, we used to have mock interviews of each 2 persons per day. In that way, we used to get a chance to present ourselves before other 5 to 6 members of the group.
Yeah.
So it was simply like a stimulating an interview experience. So that actually helped me a lot. So I am very much thankful to my group. That is where I had got that edge in interview, because the short span in the first interview, I had managed to get a decent score in interview.
Okay, that's nice. Also, because you have studied from RCA, so I would like to know that how important is it as an initiative like RCA for people of minority groups or marginalized sections to get this pre-education where you can also reside? How does it promote inclusivity in our society? Do you think this helps greatly?
Yes. On that note, I would say RCA is a place that gives us abode, a very healthy abode for all the sections, because as its administration form says, minorities, from different minorities. We have 7 different minorities in India, and SC, ST, women specifically. They don't usually they don't get a good conducive environment at their home places or their hometowns. As I've already mentioned in my case, there was no good ecosystem at my place. So RCA actually provides a very good platform where all the students like this come there, interact among themselves, get exposure to a very good officers, because we usually had regular sessions from the administration with already people who are in the service, or the people who are very good at in some specific subjects. So like someone who is very good at anthropology. Before our mains examination, 3 to 4 officers came to us regarding anthropology. They were very much eager and also actively understanding our problems and addressing our grievances. So that way, it is a very good platform that ultimately facilitates a inclusive development, where every student from every nook and corner of the country comes here, and he can give his fullest potential. That is what I can say about it.
Okay, that's great. So at last, I would like to, because as you have cleared the exam now, and the next year's prelims is right around the corners on 28th. So is there any message or any tips that you'd like to give to the people who are appearing for the exams this year?
So for the upcoming prelims, I can say from my last 3 attempts understanding, where I was not able to clear prelims in the first 2 attempts, and in the third attempt I was able to clear with a very good margin, nearly of 30 plus marks margin from the cutoff. So I think the one thing that needed in the prelims examination specifically is the calm, composure, and the confidence. We should have a very good clear understanding that we have studied everything, and we should not fail in the regards of the confidence. Second thing, standing in an examination is a different condition rather than studying. So it is all about the presence of mind at that moment, and we should never think about कि क्या होगा. रिजल्ट के बारे में सोचने से बेहतर ऐसा है कि प्रोसेस को बिलीव करो. बस अपनी जो इतने सालों की पढ़ाई जो हुई है वो 100% वहाँ पे इंस्ट्रूमेंटलाइज होगी. We should have faith on this thing, and I think वो कहीं ना कहीं रिवॉर्ड देती है. Prelims के हिसाब में तो I can say this, and most importantly, CSAT should never be neglected.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for talking to us.
Thank you.
And all the very best.
Thank you.
So that was SK Habibullah, who talked about how important this initiative is and how the training and preparation is like at RCA. He talks about how important this initiative is in a country like India. You're watching Indian Masterminds. Stay tuned for more updates related to Indian bureaucracy and bureaucrats, as well as the UPSC exams. Thank you very much.